I want to ask you something, and I want you to really sit with this question. When was the last time you made a decision, a real decision about your relationships, your boundaries, your self-worth, and you knew without a doubt that it came from a place of strength and not from fear? Because here is what I have learned and what changed everything for me. Most of us are not making decisions as adults. We are making decisions as the child we once were, still trying to feel safe, still trying to feel loved, still trying to feel enough, and we have no idea it is happening. In this video, I am going to show you exactly what it means when your inner child is running the show. I am going to show you the signs, the patterns you will recognize in your own life, and the practical steps you can start today to begin healing her, because she deserves to finally feel safe, and so do you. Stay with me until the end, because the healing steps are the most important part. So let me explain what is actually happening in your brain. When you were a child, your brain was doing something remarkable. It was building its very first map of the world. How does love work? Am I safe here? Do my needs matter? Am I enough? And it built that map from everything it experienced, every moment of connection, every moment of rejection, every moment of safety, every moment of fear. In neuroscience, this is called implicit memory encoding, which simply means the experiences you had before age 7 were not stored as memories you can recall. They were stored as identity, as the automatic beliefs your brain uses to interpret every relationship, every opportunity, every threat for the rest of your life. And here is what makes this so important. That map, that identity, was built by a child who did not have the tools, the language, or the safety to process what she was experiencing. So she did the best she could. She adapted, she survived, she kept going. But those adaptations, those survival strategies are still running in your adult body today. So what does it look like when your inner child is running the show? Let me paint you a picture. You meet someone new. There is an instant connection. Something about them feels so familiar, so safe, so right. But 6 months later, you realize this is the same relationship you have always had. Different face, same wounds. That is your inner child choosing what feels familiar, not what is actually healthy. Or maybe this is you. You are in a conversation and someone says something small, a tone, a look, a single word, and suddenly you are flooded, heart racing, chest tight, completely overwhelmed by an emotion that feels way too big for the moment. That is not you being dramatic. That is your inner child reacting to a trigger she recognizes from a long time ago. Or maybe you find yourself saying yes when every part of you wants to say no, shrinking in rooms where you deserve to take up space, people pleasing, not because you want to, but because somewhere inside, keeping the peace feels like keeping yourself safe. These are not personality traits. These are the strategies of a child who learned to survive, still running on autopilot in your adult life. I know this because I lived it. I grew up going through things that no child should have to go through. And for a long time, I thought I was fine. I thought because I had moved on, because I had built a life, because I was functioning, that the past was behind me. But then I started looking at my choices, the relationships I had accepted, the treatment I had tolerated, the moments I had stayed silent when I deserved to speak. And I realized it was not the adult me making those choices. It was the little girl I used to be, still trying to feel loved, safe, and enough. And that realization changed everything. And I need you to hear this. This is not your fault. You did not choose your childhood. You did not choose the environment that shaped you. You did not choose the wounds you are still carrying. That little girl did the best she could with what she had. And so did you. But here is the beautiful truth. You are not a child anymore. You have something she never had. Awareness. And awareness is where everything changes. So how do you begin to heal her? Here are the steps that changed my life. The first step, meet her. Close your eyes and think about the little girl you were. Not with judgment, not with pain, just with curiosity. What did she need that she never got? Safety? Validation? To be seen? To be heard? Just notice. Just acknowledge. She has been waiting for you to finally turn around and see her, The second step, name the pattern. The next time you find yourself reacting strongly, staying too long, saying yes when you mean no, choosing familiar over healthy, pause and ask yourself, how old do I feel right now? Because if the answer is younger than you are, your inner child just showed up and she needs you to take over. The third step, reparent yourself. This is the most powerful step. Start giving yourself what she never received. Speak to yourself with kindness. Set boundaries that protect her. Choose relationships that feel safe, not just familiar. Rest without guilt. Receive love without suspicion. Every time you do this, you are telling her, I see you, I hear you, I've got you now. And slowly, she begins to trust you. And when she trusts you, she stops running the show and you get to finally take over. You started this video wondering why you keep repeating the same patterns. Now you know it was never about your choices. It was about a little girl doing her best to keep you safe. She is not your enemy. She's the part of you that survived everything you went through, and she deserves to finally feel safe. Go back and get her. She has been waiting for you. If this video helped you understand something about yourself, please subscribe to Soft Life Frequency, because this is exactly the kind of conversation we have here every single week. Comment her if you are ready to go back and get her. This is Soft Life Frequency, where we heal the child so the adult can finally live her life.